How's it going, everyone? My name is Potato and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Today we're going to be going over, talking about, and showing off a very cool yet minor Easter egg that has been added into Grand Theft Auto 5 Online with the release of Online Heists, of course. Now, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video, definitely be sure to leave a like. That would be amazing, as well as if you want to join the Z Nation Army, definitely be sure to click that subscribe button. That way you never miss out on an upload. And without further ado, let's actually go ahead and get started with the video. So, like I mentioned before, this is a very minor Easter egg, and some of you guys may not consider this an Easter egg. However, it's just very funny dialogue, and it just shows that no matter what, Rockstar has a big ear, and they definitely pay attention and listen to the community, even with the littlest things that have nothing to do really with say DLC ideas and things like this. This is actually an age-old question, needless to say, that has been around for a while now, not only related to GTA and the GTA series and the games, but also other video games. And I want to say, once again, this is something that Rockstar has done before. For example, and what I mean by that is just poking fun at their own little gags and jokes, and the community's little gags and jokes and questions and things like that. For example, the long-awaited Heist, everybody was wanting that DLC to come out, as it's been delayed almost 2 years now. And at the beginning, or on the beginning of one of the actual Heist trailers, I believe it was released in December 2014, or it may have been early 2015, it starts out with Lester saying, "I know you guys have been waiting, but you just haven't been ready." And this is essentially Rockstar doing something like that. So this age-old question is, where do the weapons go in GTA 5 and the GTA games and other games? For example, or what I mean by that in a prime example would be when you're walking down the street, your hands free, you've got nothing in your hands, but you go to your inventory, you switch out, and you can pull out a freaking minigun and just destroy and annihilate everybody in your path. And that's the question. A lot of people have always wondered, where do these guns come from? Where are they stored? Of course, the obvious answer is in your inventory, and this is just one of those unrealistic, quote-unquote, video game features. And there's a few games, for example, that I can think of that actually don't have this feature, needless to say, or to an extent, and that would be like Red Dead Redemption, for example. You carry one gun in your hand and one gun on your back, and then you have a holster for like a pistol, but the inventory does exist, of course, but it's kind of realistic in that way that you're not just whipping an RPG out of your jacket pocket. So that's very interesting. Also, Far Cry in that game, or that series, is another example that I can think of when you make your own pouches and inventories. But needless to say, this is kind of a hashtag GTA thing, and it's overall just funny. It's been a really funny question that a lot of people have always wondered, and Rockstar has answered this, or not really answered this necessarily, but acknowledged this with the release of Heist. So if you start up the Prison Heist DLC, basically what you want to do is you want to do a setup mission, and that involves stealing the bus. I believe it's setup mission number 2. And with the prison DLC, or excuse me, with the prison heist, you don't have to do the setup missions in any particular order. So once you start the bus setup mission, you're going to want to try and be the one who takes the bus, or at least get on the bus. So I would recommend doing it with some friends, or just if you're going to do it online, do it with a fast car so you can get there first. But also have subtitles on, that way you guys can see the dialogue physically for yourselves. And once you have the bus, you're going to need to lose the cops. And after that, Agent 14, and of course this is towards the end of the setup mission, and depending on who you're playing with, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So some dialogue's going to come on the screen from Agent 14, and he's going to say something along the lines of, and I'm going to let you guys have a listen in on that in just a moment, but he's going to say something along the lines of, is this like those unrealistic video game features where you whip out weapons out of your shirt pocket and things like that? So I'm actually going to let you guys have a listen in on that right now, and I want you to let me know what you think of this down below in the comment section.
Lifers especially. You know those games you play where someone gets out a rocket launcher and people go, "Where is he keeping that? It's so unrealistic." I say to them, you've clearly not spent much time in the U.S. prison system. Levity and pop culture references are useful tools when trying to gain trust of new associates.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely got a good laugh out of that every time I hear that, and this was actually brought to my attention by a subscriber on Twitter, so I want to thank you for that, mister, for bringing this to me, because this is, like I said before, just a really funny dialogue and kind of hidden thing in the dialogue. It just flew right over me. Like I said, I keep subtitles on, and this just passed right over me. So overall, very funny, very cool little dialogue of Rockstar, just acknowledging little questions in the community. If you guys did enjoy, definitely be sure to leave a like. That would be greatly encouraged, as well as don't forget to subscribe to join the Z Nation Army. Sorry guys, trying to come up with a name for you. You should let me know some names down below, what I should kind of call you guys. You know, there's Quibble Cop, for example. I can think of him. He calls his subscribers the cops, of course, and I'm just trying to think of different things. So if you guys could leave me some suggestions down below in the comment section or on my Twitter, that link is in the description. That would be very much appreciated. But with all that said now, the way I believe that's just about it. You guys all take it easy, have a safe one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.